Hello! Hello, welcome in. Hello. Let's have a look and see who's here. Oh, that's right. I forgot about him. Hey! Alright, we have Mr. Wigglybot, Numinal Angel, H. Potter, Fossabot, Mr. Wiggly, Hermit, and that's all so far. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. How are we all? I was just looking at these corners here. Oh, jeez. Numinal.
15 months? That is a year, isn't it?
Numinal, hey! Numinal, thank you. Oh, hang on. I need to get that gear off. 15 months, Numinal Angel. I'm going to rerun that. Here we go. Thanks, Numinal, for the
15 months?
15
That
months.
is a year, isn't it?
Smashed him. Okay, it's not my armor. What? What am I? Like, why am I super strong? I don't understand. Anyway, I was looking at these corners here and I was thinking we need something to sort of break up, especially like that corner, right? So I was thinking maybe we do that. Maybe we could do the same thing on the outside. So meow. Where they go over the edges. But maybe even that one. Oh, did you see that? Very nimble, sir. Very nimble. I mean, that looks alright. Do I change this one? I think we don't. It's a bit wonky. That one maybe we could... Oh no, because that's going to be... Never mind. Alright, that'll do. It'll do. Taliona, welcome. How are you? Why is sliced bread so good? Wasn't bread good before it was sliced? So why does everyone say the best thing since sliced bread? Because you don't have to slice it on your own. It comes pre-sliced now. We have the technology. Okay, so we've got to figure out, like this room here, obviously, we can't leave this room like this. So we need to figure out something to do in here. Maybe we could put power generation in there. We could make some batteries using mineral doohickeys. Quality of life, I did something. Oh, easy villages, yes, I did do that. That is true. Can confirm. So maybe this needs to be over there. Oh, okay, no, that's fine. Ah. Okay, because everything is even. This room's gonna be all wonkified. We'll figure it out. Alright, for now we're just gonna leave that where it is. Logic programmer. So one thing that we started to do yesterday is we started to make some... Oh. We started to make some progress with auto crafting using integrated dynamics, which I didn't even know was a thing. Tile. Wonkified? You mean edible? Yes. Entirely made of chocolate. I myself. This doesn't look right. How are we? We're alright. How are you? What if that bottom... What if the bottom was a wood? I think I need a dark oak. Chocolate room doesn't sound very sanitary. There was a whole thing made out of chocolate. In like a whole river of chocolate. And nothing bad happened there. Sounds delicious unless you're a dog. Drastic Ace is here. How you doing, Drastic Ace? What if someone is sick in it? That's what the Wonka professionals are there for. Alright, I'm gonna grab Emerald, the Wonka professionals. Emerald. And we are going to go and not change over. We're gonna go and swap this with a dude. This dude. I would like a dark oak, please. One of these. Oh, I need 4 of them, don't I? Maybe we need a spruce. Flowering field sprout sapling. Alright, we'll start with the spruce. The Wonkaites. Is that what their name was? Sure. Let's go with the Wonkaites. I'll accept that. I'm going to allow this. No Oompa Loomps. Disappointed. And I also left that typo. The Oompa Loompas. Doopity doo. They have another puzzle for you. What do you get when you something? Don't know the words to that song. Grow! Why do you not grow? Okay, there you go. Grow! There it goes. Alright, let's throw some stuff. I could say something, playing a swear word, so I won't. I appreciate it. The real D-Grew's here. Hey, D-Grew. What on earth is that thing? There's a rat here. Where did that rat come from? Why was it so... so angry at me. D-Grew, 63 months. 63 months, D-Grew. Thank you very much for your continued support. One of my oldest subs. Roldahl did have a disturbing imagination. Oh, hang on. Where did he come from? Platinum did a Pokemon battle that does not appear to have worked. Why did that not work? I'm manually starting this. Okay, I won that. I am going to reset cruise control. And hopefully that will fix that up. Oh, you punk. Oh, he dive bombed me. Silent Red Run with 7 streams in a row. Thank you very much. Oh, I thought that was a wither. Thought it was a wither, dude. No. Oh, beat up the timing on that ray. Oh, never mind. never mind. Beat up, thank you. I almost survived that. Almost. Dude, thank you for the continued support, by the way, yet again. 63 months. That is an insane amount of time. I need to check something. Why is this not working? So subscription, this test thing should have fired this. So this part worked. The notification worked. This didn't work. Why didn't that work? Oop. You are welcome. 63 whole years. My watch streak always seems one away, and once I couldn't share it, and yesterday I shared one and a streamer said goodbye and was off. More trouble than it's worth. It's definitely one of the interesting ones. Alright, Streamlabs. So we're looking for... Here's the real Deegru. So none of the things I asked it to do worked. Watch streak has gone up by 1 over the last 2 weeks. Regular Wiggler. So what I'm doing, right, is I'm trying to figure out a way in here it should be saving. It checks for sub plan, right? If that exists, then it checks to see if it's a tier 1 sub, and it sets sub tier to 1. Then over here, we're looking for sub tier, and it's not doing this. Find interesting things interesting. Why is everyone streaking all the time? Yeah, Twitch started it, blame them. Yeah, I'm trying to set up a library where I can make the usernames the same across the board. Because when Twitch sends through a username from a thing, it comes up in different ways. So like here, this is a chat message from Numinal Angel, right? And it comes up here as display name. Then if we go into Streamlabs and we go back to Deegru's sub here it sends through name. And you see if we scroll through here, we've got user and we've got name, but we don't have display name in here. We go into pub sub. Player name, that's me. Redemption reward display, redemption user display name, so there's another different one. Right, and there's the login as well. Right. So that's 4 different ways, just within Streamlabs and PubSub. And then if you add in Stream Elements, they handle it in a different way as well. So what I want to do, in order to keep everything uniform, I want to just say, get the sub information and get the Twitch username. Right, so it should get the Twitch username, which is back in this library. So we say get Twitch username. So it looks for username, user underscore name, user name, display name, display underscore name, display name, and redemption user display name, and saves them all as Twitch username. Oh, that might be why. Hang on. Back to here. So we don't want bits, we want that one. And the outcome is Twitch user name has got a capital N. Then if I rerun Deegru, it still didn't come up. Hang on, I can sort these guys. Oh, challenge completed. Titanforge. What was that? Find a mythic affix item. Guardian gem. Okay. Hypothetically, if one changes from Slobs to OBS and has Streamlabs on CCI, could that make it stop working in practice? Yeah, because they send through different variables. So, for example, if we go back to the library, this is what I'm trying to avoid. Not that one. If we go back to get Twitch username, so these are all set up. Hang on, if we go back to here, you can see this is display name comes through from Streamlabs. Display capital N name comes through from Stream Elements. And this one here, Redemption Users display name, comes through from PubSub. So what I do is I check to see if username exists. And if it does, then I insert it into a new variable which I call Twitch username. It's quite possible though that this needs to be username. Then that means that this needs to be name. This needs to be user. Name. That needs to be display name. So if this works, then this will make things a lot easier for the future. Okay, so hang on, I'm gonna go into creative mode. We'll rerun dgrew. Still nothing's coming out. I've clearly done something wrong. Because if we go into events, Streamlabs, replay. They're all over the place, dgrew. It's been like a bugbear. It's been a bugbear for a long time. So I'm trying to make it uniform by getting all of the possible variations, and if they exist, insert them into a single variable. So that way, instead of having to come up with a new redeem for every single thing, I can just say, if I want to get something, it's Twitch username. Makes it easier to give up on CCI. It makes me wonder what I'm doing wrong. I've missed something. So we're getting the sub information, and we're getting the Twitch username. Let's remove the second one. Save that. CCI it does have complications. It's not the easiest thing in the world to use. Okay, so even just telling it to get sub information doesn't. What did I break? What? I don't think I've broken anything. That's the thing. Take that out of the bar. What we're looking for is anytime. Oh, that's bits. No, that's subscription. Okay, so a subscription comes through. We get a toast notification that the subscription came through. And that says user subbed for amount of months. So then I'm saying get the sub information. And that's under defaults. Get sub information. So that should be looking up sub plan, checks to see if it exists. I have to feed the cats before I never get up. No worries, Herman. I had to turn it off and back on again. I wonder, like, could it be that simple? Could it be that simple? Okay, so it's checking to see if a variable exists called subplan. Variable name subplan. So let's check. Maybe that is incorrect. And then the tier is variable condition subplan 1000. Not tier 1. Keep checking. Right, then it checks for tier 2. Okay, so we'll start here. Check for variable name subplan. Okay, rerun it. Oop, rerun it. Still nothing? YouTube used to be worse, but they changed the pub sub about a year ago, and now it's good. Also an API, I couldn't use that at the time. Yeah, I haven't really been able to look into YouTube's API. Oops, hang on. But I have got some information that comes out of it. So subplan, check for subplan. So we're checking for subplan, and then in here that just gets the sub information, and then the outcome should be
Trivia!
Sub length at sub tier. Lyra, who wrote the book The Girl with the Pearl Earring? Who wrote the book The Girl with the Pearl Earring? Put that back in the action bar. Yeah, that didn't come through. Yeah, there was a book. The movie was based on the book. It's a painting. Who wrote the book The Girl with the Pearl Earring? There was a painting, but I'm pretty sure it was a book as well. Oh, I just accidentally saved a screenshot. The Girl with the Pearl Earring. Book. Yeah, there is a book as well. It's a 1999 historical novel written by somebody. By Tracy Chevalier. Thanks, Lyra. That is correct. There you go, Aradawa jumping in. Thanks, Aradawa. But what is going on here? Why does this not work? Tier to sub tier, sub plan, sub length, sub length. So we get amount, that becomes sub length. Check for amount. Check for sub plan. Check for tier. Not cursing and whacking it enough to establish dominance. Hey, Silverus. Only book I knew was The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Yeah, that's what I was thinking initially. I was like, oh, it's the girl with the dragon tattoo. But oh no, hang on. No, it is not. Okay, so we go back to events, right? We go into Streamlabs, we skip a couple, and we find here's DGrew subscription. So name gets sent through, subplan gets sent through, but none of the stuff that I'm asking it to do gets sent through, right? None of that is here. Your face is that Google food. Got him. The Great Book Series by Stieg Larsson. Yeah, see, here's display name again. So this is another version, display name. So maybe, okay, let's go back to Streamlabs. Subscription. Let's change the condition to a multiple condition. And condition is constant. And another constant. And we'll say get gifts, no, not get gift sub, get sub information, and then get Twitch username. And then we want to say that can fire from any of the thingies. Right, run that again. And nothing. Wasn't the Stieg, what's the Stieg Larsson on top here? Never knew the Steed was Michael Schumacher. You know why they did that though? It's because they were getting close. People were getting too close to the truth. So they said, "Oh, let's just mess with him and we'll throw Michael Schumacher at him." That was pretty cool though. It was good of him to do it too. Okay, well this is very confusing. I don't know why this isn't working. Hang on, I just need to type that in here. But this shouldn't matter, right? Like just saying get one or get the other, and then just do a chat message outcome. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's as simple as that, and I've been missing this the whole time. Game is who can go the longest without thinking. Oh, there it is. It is that. Oh, it's so simple. It's so silly. Okay, so what didn't work there was that the library. Oops, hang on. Okay, so let's go back into here. So get gift sub information didn't work. What we did get is we got the number of the number of months. That's gift subs. So sub information. So tier didn't work. So this has to be tier. This has to be sub plan. This has to be amount. This has to be months. Save and exit. Run it again. This time it should say in the action bar, nothing at all. Oh, where'd he go? He go up? Yeah, he went up. Okay, so that should have sent something through. But that didn't send anything through. So maybe these are correct. Variable name doesn't have a $sign in it. And then we'll go back to here. I'm sorry, everyone. I know that this is not the most interesting thing in the world, but I would like to try and figure this out. Get rid of that. We want constant. Constant. We want to get which username and get sub information. Save and exit. Let's run that again. And nothing. I once ran a marathon in 10 meters. In 10 parsecs. It worked there for a second. What's happened now? We all love troubleshooting in production. That's the unfortunate thing about this, Digger, is that there's not really any way to test it unless you have the information on hand to test it with. Some of this stuff can only be tested live. Bit unfortunate. I think we'll just allow other events to trigger is true. That's got to be true. So we stop there. Oh, I know. Hang on. I know what to do. This goes at the top. Okay. So this goes to the top. Subscription, that goes to the top. Bye. And then sub mystery gift. It'd be so much easier if I could just do that. Oh, it did work. Okay, so event test. Other events to trigger is true. Trigger from any condition met. True. Subscription test. True, true. And bits test. True, true. Save and exit. Try one more. There it is. Twitch username subscribed for 63 months at tier sub tier. Okay. So what we can tell from that then is that everything else is working, but for whatever reason didn't get the username and it didn't get the sub tier. So let's look at the sub tier, shall we? Let's gift subs again. So we get the sub information. So we got the sub length. Check for months. So we check for months and then we set months. We set sub length to months. Sub plan. So we check for sub plan. If it's a tier 1 sub, I think that needs to be that. Then we set sub tier to 1. If it's not tier 1, then we set check for sub plan 2000. That to 2. Not tier 2, we check for 3. Sub tier 2, not tier 2, 1 or 3. Check to see if it's prime. Oh, no. Save and exit. Replay again. Okay, so now we have the correct tier, but we don't have the sub length. So it's only getting 1. If they're 12 inches, I like to eat, so that's not doing anything now. That does have to be any. So I think what I need to do is I need to group these together. So if I say this, I want this to be multiple condition. Do I want that to be another event? I was hoping that it would go through each one at a time. Oh, this is annoying. Let's not worry about it. Can't just sit here just doing this all day. Alright, back to this. So I wanted to try these along the bottom here. They do add a little bit more character, but I don't think they're the right match for that build. AMC. Maybe they're too dark? Oop, hello, come in. Moin moin. We've just been doing a little bit of troubleshooting, MC, and it turns out this thing that I've been trying to do, it didn't work. Didn't work. Could have worked, but didn't work. Hey, Russell! Yeah, no, that's definitely not right. That is 100% definitely not what we want. Okay, so blocks-wise, the Argolite is interesting. Blue and Viridian. Oh, maybe Mineral? Maybe it's time for Mineral. They are quite dark. How does that look? It's not terrible. I'm the only trouble you need. Ooh, whoops. Oops. Maybe? So wherever you were. How did I get 14 of those back? I only put 6 in. Inflation. Doesn't inflation normally work against me? Yeah, there's a thing that does that, right? There's a something table that will allow me to make patterns and stuff. But what is the name of that table? Hey, Subby. Okay, let's have a look at what framed stuff we have. Subby might... Sub. I'm trying to make a universal library. So you get the sub information, right? Then it will get the tier of the sub, whether it's in Stream Elements or Streamlabs, and save it to one variable. Sub tier. But then it will also get sub length and save sub length into sub length. It will do one or the other, but not both. How would you approach this? I'm trying to get universal. Like, for example, if someone gives bits, so I'm trying to make a universal library, right? So if somebody gives bits, right? Let's say somebody gives 500 bits, then this will return the value as one number, right? It'll return it as value. And what it will do is it will also check and see if you get a tip or a donation of $5, it will convert that into it'll turn that into one value, 500. So that if you want to run a summon, you can just summon based on the one number. You don't need to worry about doing conversions and everything. It's already all done. But what it seems to do is it seems to only do one of these things. Right? Even though I've got it set to any, which I think means that it will do any. So it'll match one and then stop, which is fine. But what I want it to do is I want it to go through every single one of these and check them all. But this one, let's just do this is the easiest one. We're getting the sub tier, right? So for Stream Elements, we get tier. And in Streamlabs, we get sub plan. Yeah, so if I change it to not any, right? If I turn any off, then it doesn't work. I don't get anything back. Right, so hang on, go into creative mode. So you're watching the info bar, right? It says username sub for sub length months at tier 1. Right, sub length months at tier 1. So it got the tier, but it did not get the sub length. Now, if I were to move these down, and now we got the sub length is at the top. Then I run this. Now we've got 63 months at sub tier. So it runs one or the other, but not both. Okay, now if I now change this to trigger on turn any off, and I rerun that same sub again, now I get no notification at all. So it has to be any. But does this condition have to be multiple conditions with those inside of it? Maybe. So this condition would be another multiple. And it has to check both of these. So I get the sub length. I'll let you stew on it for a bit. If I can get this to work, I'll send it to you. Because I think it could come in really, really handy. Oh, and we were also going to look at the framed... There's a framing saw. Right, let's make a framing saw. We've done that. Okay, so that's not exactly what I was after. I'll keep it anyway. Right, we'll pop back upstairs. When it finds the first conditional it complete, it does. So you would need a second conditional in the first. Yeah, so I, for example, under the sub tier, I am doing that, right? We loop through, we check the sub plan, then we check which tier it is. If it's not the right tier, then we get the next tier, and then we go all the way down to prime sub. And that part's working. So we're basically saying that we would replicate this. So you would have to get the sub tier and the sub length in the same thing. Yeah, so I'd have to have one stream elements outcome condition and one stream labs condition, and then just roll through. Okay, so it needs more work. Right, today's not the day. So you're a Fletcher. You're also a Fletcher. You're a cleric. You're a librarian, so are you. Nah, it's all good, sub. It's like I was hoping that it would, instead of stopping when it finds a condition, that it would just keep going. What if I did fail condition, conditional? No, that wouldn't. I was thinking if I did a fail condition of a constant, that wouldn't matter because it's already found sub length in here and then stopping. The idea, I'll tell you the idea, Subby. If, let's say, we had one universal setup, right? One universal setup that turns all of the variables that come through into one set of variables, right? So try and get as many people as possible using CCI, and they all have the same information coming through, right? So then you could set up a library that says, here's my library that I use when I'm spawning in mobs, right? This is what I do. And you can give that to somebody else, and they can just plug that library into their setup, and it basically just works, you know? Because everybody's using the same outputs. So that was the thinking behind this. If I can make a universal library that anybody can use, we could just share it around, get everybody on the same page, and it would make it easier for people. You know, hey, you wanna use CCI? Here's the setup for you. You start from this, something like that. That's kind of what my thinking behind it was. It's going to be difficult. Who's the villager that uses the stone cutter? It's a mason, right? Is it a mason? Is it you? Bringing the mason downstairs. Why did your skin not change? Alright, let's go and grab a whole bunch of clay, I must say. Got a lot of clay. Right, you. Oh. Well, never mind. Discount voucher. Why did his skin not change though? Oh, it did change. Right, he's got bare arms. I can see that now. No, he doesn't. Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Yes, he does. Baby goat crate. Oh. Okay, so the bare arms thing, the right to bear arms is not that one specific thing. Never mind. I'm really disappointed that doesn't work properly. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we need to start thinking about power. The other thing I want to do is I want to see what sort of automation we can do. because we need to do some automation. No, we need to get some power going. Okay, so power. Ender-IO is just weird. It used to be like the go-to thing, Aradawa. So like if you wanted to get anything, if you wanted to get anything to work or to transfer, then you used Ender-IO. I guess the biggest plus with it was the fact that you could put everything in one. You could put multiple cables into one space. So you could have a big, huge chunks of cables running, and then you could cover it with a facade, and everything would just work. But the weird thing is now is that I look at it, and I think it doesn't necessarily work anymore. Nest them all into one conditional per socket, as most people have enough trouble with just one at the start, let alone sifting through more than that. Yeah. Because yeah, what I'm trying to avoid is having to, you know, having people having to have like a big stack of conditionals for every different type of thing. So I was hoping that what I could do is I could just say, here's the bits and tips, right? Do all your bits and tips together. But I have a funny feeling it's not going to work. It's really, that's a bit disappointing to me. But multiple types of conduits in one block space still, at least. Yeah, so I guess that there's other stuff that's still coming. Because I know this is not the complete version, the one that we have now. So, ow, maybe more features. Let's go see how this thing's doing over here. I watched Chosen Architect playing this for a little bit today. He's got quite a cool setup going on over at his place. A big massive castle thing in the middle of the world that he built. It looks super cool. Okay, so over here, yeah, we're definitely filling out. Somewhere down here is a bouncy dog. Should be a bouncy baby dog here somewhere. Thermo generators. I wanted to put water input, power output through conduits, and it didn't work. Way it has to be set, either it has to complete all conditions, or it fails, or it has to complete any, which only completes the first. Yeah. It needs some thought, Subby. I was hoping that it would just work the way that it did, but it doesn't. Ender-IO was cool for sure, but I always felt it was overhyped. I think maybe it's one of those ones that you look back on with a lot more fondness than the reality is. Because I know it's a mod that I used it in the Gauntlet quite extensively, right? Because it was easy to, you know, when you had the filters running, you could filter out specific things and move them around. It was very easy to move things. Hey Jeff. And then when you lost the ability to use it, it became very difficult. Izzy's over there. Whoop. I only just worked out why it didn't, exactly why that any checkbox is.
Trivia!
Oh, trivia from Jeff. Straight into it. In the song Penny Lane, what is a nurse selling from a tray? Hey, buddy. Can't English. Can't English. Oh, hey, a thing. Hang on, are you real? Yeah. Britney Spears. Cigarettes? Oh, no, it's not cigarettes. Or dimes. Selling dimes from a tray? 1 dime, please. I only worked out exactly why it didn't work and why that any check is there. Yeah. So it, like, here's the thing is that it does work. It just doesn't grab everything. So if there is a way, let's ignore the bits and tips, right? We'll just get the sub information because this one's the short. There's only two things it's checking for in here. So we got sub length or sub tier, right? So it'll find one or the other. So let's say if it finds sub length, then what I would need to do, if I had a multiple outcome here instead of a variable insert, if I had a multiple outcome, so the pass condition is a multiple outcome, and then I set, I do a variable insert there, and then start another thing where it checks for the tier. That should work. Nurse is selling dreams, clearly, and by dreams I mean opium. Well, I mean she's selling poppies, so I'll give you that. Poppies, i.e. opium. There should be an every check. Yeah, like I want it to go through everything and not just stop once it's made a match. I want it to keep going through. And there isn't, as far as I can see, there isn't a way to make it go through every single check. But I think that would work if you said, get the sub length. Get the sub length. So the pass condition is a, so let's just go here. We say we want it, oh, that's a multiple condition. Oh, that would still work though. Multiple condition. Okay, hang on. Let's just give that a try. So we know for us it's sub plan. So I want to copy that. I'm going to move that to the fail condition for now. Just temporarily. So subplan to subtier, we're going to disable that. No, we don't need to because that's after. So we're getting sub length, and then we want to in here check for sub plan. That's fine, and then check for tier 1 sub. No, that's gift subs again. No, that's sub information. So we want months. So it sets set months to sub length. So I want to copy set months to sub length. No, okay. I'll delete that, add a new one, multiple condition. Okay, so the multiple condition, first condition is variable insert. Wait. Copy that, multiple condition, paste that. So if it matches sub length, then it will check for sub plan. Sorry everyone. I know this is not the most interesting thing in the world. And then I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy that. And we're going to put that in here as well. Not gift subs, just normal sub. Okay, so we get months, and then we insert. We check for the sub length, and then we set amount, which should be months. Okay, and then we will go and we will flip those over. So we set the months first, and then we continue on. Okay, a multiple condition, any is null or any yes? We want it to do both. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Okay, save and exit. Okay, now we'll run that again. And 63 months at sub tier. Nice work, bouncy dog. Oh. Oh, the sounds that it makes. Okay, so... Okay, well, here's what I'll do. Before we do anything else, I will go back to Streamlabs. I will go to subscription, and I will make this outcome not post in the action bar so we can see it. And we'll go... I'm going to fly up really high. So we're getting... They're subbing for 63 months, but it's not getting the tier. Okay, so we'll go back to the library. So we're getting, not gift sub, we're getting sub information. It's getting the sub length. So it's still stopping here. So I think, like, if I put the set months underneath, right, save and exit from that, and we run it again, this time, we, oh no, it still worked. 63 months at sub tier, okay. So that's alright, so it's doing both, but the sub plan is not working. So check for sub plan. If the variable sub plan exists, then it checks to see if it's... So maybe this one here needs to be with a $sign. It's confusing how sometimes there's a $sign and sometimes there isn't. No dollar there? I mean, it's not working without, so I'll try it once quickly with. It's not going to hurt. Yeah, okay, that didn't work. Okay. So that's probably right the first time. No, that's correct. Okay, so we check for sub plan. Okay, so we're doing this already, right? It's a variable exists. We're doing that with months, and that works, right? Because that's doing the two conditions that we want, and it is setting months. So sub plan should be looking for sub plan. Then it checks which tier, so it checks sub plan to see the variable result. If it's 1,000, then it sets it to 1. Right? So that's the condition. Check for a tier 1 sub. If it is, it sets sub tier to 1. Otherwise, it keeps checking. Then it checks to see if it's tier 2. If it is, you set sub tier to 2. Fails, you keep checking. Same deal. Check for tier 2. Hang on, that should say 3. Check for tier 3 sub. But the sub plan part is correct. Show you the insert. So that's an insert. Variable name is sub tier. Does that need to be a $sign? Nope. And then for the purposes of this, we're also checking if it's a prime sub. Then that also sets to tier 1. Just think if I can get this to work, Subby, it's going to be very cool, and it could help make CCI more collaborative. You know, that, like, we can really build up like a community based on sharing libraries around. Show me the months. Okay, so months set. So that's months. So sub length variable input is months. So that's the difference between the two. Sub tier to 1, sub length to months. Sub tier Sublengths. Let me just quickly check one thing. Okay, subtier is correct. Sublength, Twitch username. I'm not worried about Twitch username yet. That's going to be a nested one. So we're going to have to come back to that. Okay, so get sub information. So that's the embedded one. We check for months first. Right? Conditional condition. Check for months. If you find months, then we do a multiple condition. And one of those conditions is set the months, which seemed to work. That set sub length, but it did not set sub tier. So it feels like that should have not even worked. Weakness. So there's months, 63. There's sub plan. Sub plan 1000. So we check to see. We check to see if sub plan exists. Okay, which is the same as checking for months, right? Months, sub plan, same. How about the variables? Oh, I think that's because that's the old event. I don't know if that's the one that I replayed, or is it the one that I replayed? Value would be, yeah, value's not here either. Because here's another one. Oh, there's one. Okay, sub length at the top there. There's sub plan. So this part worked. So we can see sub length, but we're not seeing Twitch username, which should be at the top too, right? Like the ones that we create should appear at the top. Yeah, so somehow sub tier is not getting set. So even though we have, so sub tier should be happening before sub length. Okay, hang on. Let's just run that again. Okay. Events, Streamlabs. There's the sub, and there's sub length. So sub length is happening after. So somehow it's not like getting sub plan. Check which sub tier. So it's got to be this, right? Variable condition, sub plan 1000. Set that to that. Maybe this needs to be different. So the conditionals. Which specific conditionals do you want to see? That? Set it to a different variable, see if it sets anything. Could be an unknown conflict. Okay, so let's look for. So we're changing the variable. The variable being set. Okay, so we're changing it, and so instead of being sub tier, we'll call it Twitch sub tier. Alright, so Twitch sub tier, that's a completely new one. Sub tier won't display anything. But if we go into events, Streamlabs, so we still get sub length, but we don't get Twitch sub length. Twitch sub thing. Scroll down. Should be at the top though, yeah? Yeah, it's not coming through at all. So it looks for sub plan. Is there a space or anything? Let's put sub plan back in just in case. Check for sub plan. If it's 1000, then insert. It's got to be this. Maybe that condition is wrong. Specific amount? Let's try that. Okay, specific amount. So the variable name is sub underscore plan. The amount is 1000. Oh, that's wrong. Whoops. That needs to be there. Okay, so condition. Hang on. Exit. Don't make any changes. Whoops. Whoops. Library defaults. Get sub information. So months. Multiple condition. That's sub plan. So we're checking for sub plan here. See if it exists. And if it does exist, so that's the one we want to change. Check for tier 1 sub under condition. Set sub tier. Sub plan 1000. Specific amount. All right, let's try that. Yep. That again did not work. Remove the events. Okay. Then Streamlabs. So there's the subscription. So we are getting sub length still. There's sub plan. Stopping on the SE. But it shouldn't be, right? Because it should be doing this. Because this is different, right? The variable that gets sent through from stream elements is different. So what it should be doing is it should be getting to this one. Let's try it though. Let's swap that to the top. I'll swap that down. There we go. So now it's going to do Streamlabs first. Amount is there. Yeah, so in the event, amount is there. Aha. Okay, so that's the same. But it should be hitting months. So really, I need this to go the other way. But anyway, okay, so let's try it this way. I've switched it so that it should do Streamlabs first. Ah, there you go. So that was it. Okay, so that fixes that then. If we do Streamlabs first, it will look for months and not amount. There we go. Then we just got to figure out the name thing, and that's like a whole nother thing. Let's not worry about that. All right, back to the game. Sorry, chat. Sorry. Thanks, Subby. That gets us a step closer. So that should mean now, what it will do is it won't find months if it's a stream elements one. It won't find months. It'll just see amount. So it will skip down to here, and then it will work here. I just need to copy this into there and get rid of that. So that'll get the sub information side working. Hopefully. Hopefully is the correct word to use. Baby steps. It's not going to happen straight away, but that I think that helps a lot. Boy, oh boy. Okay, well I'm glad that we've got that sort of out of the way, right? That's a difficult thing that is now taken care of. Starter generators, so any of these. Sterling coal. Pitiful generator, combustion generator. I think we don't really want any of those. What we might do... What's a create machine that we could make that might help us out? Is there a create machine? So should I continue doing CCI dev instead? Oh, we do need power. Okay, let's do a power thing. Power? We're gonna be able to do anything with power? Not really. Block of blue cheese. What if you first started with the months, regardless of the provider, and then with the second check, run each provider's tiers? Yeah, so, hang on, let's have a look. So, stream elements. Stream elements, they get tier instead of sub plan. It's just going to keep stopping, right? Because we could have a mount, right? Have it check for a mount, and then do the conditions. Set sub plan to sub tier and check for set months to sub length and check for tier. Yeah, I know what you mean. Because they both use a mount. So if I could check for a mount and then sort of split them off. I know what you mean. What I can do is I can remove that. Yeah, so start with months because they both share months. And they'll be the same value no matter what. And then you can split up and down based on whether or not subplan exists or tier exists. So we've got pass and fail conditions in there. So here's a fail condition. So if it doesn't find subplan, right? So I could insert, in theory, I could take the sublength here and insert that in here. I think there's definitely potential there. I probably need to figure it out when I'm not streaming. I think my brain is not 100% clear while I'm trying to, be entertaining as well. Need to think it over a little more. Yeah, so wait until you see, dude. I'll show you this real quick. This will be like the last thing. Twitch username. There are 7 different types of username that get sent through. That I found. I found 7 different usernames that get sent through. And the idea is to record all of them just to 1. So obviously this isn't working. Right? This should work. So yeah, so the idea was just to get all of those usernames and set them to 1 variable, Twitch username. But this isn't working. Unless... No, I am getting the username. So in theory, that should be getting the Twitch username, which from the event there's display name here, right? So it should be getting one of these and recording it. So, oh, hang on. That may explain a few things. Maybe this was incorrect. But this is one that may not need, like, once it hits 1 and matches, then it can stop. So I need to reverse the order of these. Okay, so let's see. So username, we want that to be last. We want to prioritize display name and redemption user display name. So that, creative mode, that should, in theory, real degrew. Okay, so now we've lost the sub length. We lost sub length and sub tier, and also a spider. I don't know where that spider went. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we got one working, but not the other one. Now I think that's the same thing, though. It's because I have said in here. I've just got 2 conditions. So what I need is I need this to be a multiple. Because it's hitting 1 and stopping, right? So we want it to be multiple. We want them both to be constants. Constant, right? So this one we want to be get sub information, and this one is get Twitch username. And we have to make sure that that is not any, because we want it to be both. Hang on. Go to the event, dude. Hi there, Mothmanity. Welcome. We're doing a bit of troubleshooting. I'll just do this quickly while Subby's typing. There we go. So that did return all of the info. Yep, what do you want to... Oh, the event? Hang on. Sorry. Streamlabs. Okay, there's the event. So there's sub-length tier and Twitch username. Oh, the event. So... You want the Streamlabs event? Ah. Yeah. So that has to be turned on, but not that. Okay. So now if I go back to bits, so I've got a test one for bits as well. I could just turn that off. And in theory, that should fix that. And then gift subs, same thing. Turn that off. So now it should, in theory, I get the message up for any of those events. As long as they're set up correctly. In theory, yeah. Alright. Okay. That is a step closer. I hate to test that stuff live, but that's a step closer. We're getting in the right direction. Deeper storage near infinite. Infinite storage solution. Storage drawers. Okay, no, we don't want to do storage drawers in this pack. We're doing that. One step closer to the edge. And I'm about to break. Right, okay, yeah. Thing there. Oh, wait. I'm about to break. Lubby, thank you for your assist, by the way. Thank you for the assist. I think I was in the right ballpark. I was in the right ballpark, but not. We didn't have the right info there. Not the right info. The info was okay. It's just a little bit of ordering semantics. Yeah. So I just have to tweak a couple of things here and there, and then I think that we can sort of put it into a test environment. What are we going to do today, by the way? Let's get back to the Nether and check in there. We haven't been in there for a little bit. How's our chunk generation happening? Is this fully restored? So the chest has not restored in here. But the mobs are here. Hey Tyvius, how you doing? Welcome in. Okay, so that's still there. This is still building out. So our map should have filled in a bit. Still no Nether Fortress here or anything though. Oh, hang on. What is that? What is that? It's lurking as always. Thank you. We'll try to get back into the action side of things instead of just all troubleshooting. Blackstone cluster. Oh. That was awesome. I just went directly into the thing there. Silt! Cobalt Nylium. Oh. Disappointing. Okay, so where are we? So we're underneath something. Or on top of. Wanted none of it. Just went, nah, can't have me. Because directly into the fire there. That was funny. Okay, so I can't see the base of that structure. I think we'll try going up. Maybe up is not the right way. Yeah, no, up is not the right way, clearly, right? It's got to be down. I'm over here, so we've got to still come back in a decent amount. Around here somewhere? Okay, now we've gone past it. There's got to be around here. Right, this has got to be roughly the spot. Lady Carlton is awoken nearby. So we're going to do mining tunnel. Getting into my own game, but we'll be lurking. No worries, Tyvius. Enjoy. Oh yeah, there we go. Ah, why no quark? Is that a fortress? That does look like a fortress. I made it! I made it into a terrible fortress. Arthur the Rock Smasher has awoken nearby. Ah! Oh, timing. Thanks, Deadshot. What do we got? Salamander's Eye dispels blaze fireballs and reflects gas fireballs while held. Puts out fires on and around you. While held, eh? Let's held on to that then. Trying to time you opening the chest. Oh, you didn't expect me to turn the corner instead? Aha! Does this have durability? Doesn't seem to. Ay, dang it. Spooky, scary skeleton. Obtain a wither skeleton skull. Dude, that was easy. Milk from Aradawa. Thank you, Aradawa, for the milk. And Silent Red Rum for some more. Nothing up that way. Tablet of Zapping. I got told the other day that I need to pick up less stuff. Not just grab everything that's in a chest. I like grabbing everything in the chest. In that. Don't need that kind of negativity in your life, right? Guys, just give me a bit of room here, fellas. How did that? Oh, it's just because it wasn't him. It was you. It was him. All right, now we go downstairs this way. Have they even played? Right. Random shroom light. I'll take it. Blood. Opry. Oh, hang on. It's not a bastion as well, is it? Oh. Yes. Haha. Yes, I cannot be injured by your flames. Shoot again, if you dare. Yes. Yes, indeed. I am invulnerable. Monkey Border, how you doing? Oh, wait. Monkey, your mob worked wonderfully. Oh, yeah, okay. We spawned in a bunch of chunks, and there he was. New MacBook is something else. Need to put to Neo Forge going forward. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, dude. Oh, he's fine. He's fine. Sorry. Sorry, I see a dude sneaking up on me that's on fire. I swing a sword. I'm sorry. So I think this was part Bastion. Like a space here where a Bastion would be. Just halve the compilation time comparing to the last gen Intel MacBook. What are you compiling? Seeing, I believe so, Aradawa. Seeing as it's being made by the people who did Forge, basically. So my understanding is that that's going to be the version that people stick with. Someone just ate something. I'll see ya. Yeah, people that did the actual work. An AIO online shop software, quite old, running under Windows. Okay, this is where we came in. I remember going up that tunnel. Don't think we went this way. Ooh. Oh. Well, that's gone. Oh, we've been down there. Still have customers running it, generating lots of money with it. Yeah, that's important. There's no alternative since it has all the features they need. That's I think that's true in a lot of industries. You know, you find one piece of software and it already does everything. So why upgrade? You know, and oh, you know, it fits the modern standards. Yeah, but this one, it already works. Why do I need so many other things? Increases accessories drop chance by 20%. The what? I don't think I'm going to use it in Reaver. I did look at some, and I thought, am I going to actually use that for anything? I don't think I will. Refined storage. I don't think I'm going to make refined storage. I'm just going to stick with what I have. Software only has 50% of the features. Apotheosis. I'm very unlikely to do anything with Apotheosis, I'll be honest. Hi, Mr. Nafka. Moinsen. Moinsen. So we're not doing anything in here basically. I'm not going to do pretty pipes because we have the integrated dynamics one. Simple yet complicated. I want to check what tech stuff we have. So this is industrial foregoing. Develop Windows software on MacBooks because that's what the company always gets. And it makes sense. Okay, so I guess we're going to go with industrial foregoing. So oh yeah, that mob. Yeah. Okay. That means we've got to make the tree stuff. Maybe pretty, but are slow and complicated. The pretty pipes? Yeah, so what I've done is I've got the logic cable here, not the logic cable. I got the integrated dynamics one. So we're connected up to that there. There's a cable that runs under the ground and connects to these drawers. And then under here, this is something that I've personally never used before, is this crafting thingy. So I have two variable cards in here so that I can craft items automatically. I've never done that before with this. But that's connected up to the storage controller. So what I was thinking of doing is just playing around with the auto crafting from Integrated Dynamics, which I've never used. And just see if I can make it work in an interesting way. But obviously, in order to make that work, I need some machines. Like we don't have mechanism in here. We do have Ender.io. Oh, Ender.io. Are there any machines in Ender.io that we could use? Extended AE. Ender. Okay. Ender.io. Enderio. Now I have a virtual machine running Windows 11 ARM edition and it creates Win32 executables no problem. Still astounded how far it has come. Isn't it crazy? Crazy how life do that. Okay, that's just a whole bunch of different glass. Right, here we go. Right, so there's an alloy smelter. A painting machine. Oh, a painting machine. I remember painting machine. Wired charger, a Stirling generator. Don't understand it, but it can do a lot of things. Yeah, I've been, oh my god, a sag mill, I can remember that too. XP vacuum. Travel anchors. Soul engine, a crafter. Capacitor banks. Oh my god, capacitor banks. Industrial insulation. I don't know what that is. Alright, okay, let's make some power gen, right? So we're missing most of the stuff for a power gen. I need that, dark steel, and a furnace. Random loot capacitors. Doesn't look like it. Octatic capacitor. Doesn't look like it, monkey. How do you make dark steel in this? Alloy smelting. So some obsidian, or cobalt obsidian. Powdered coal. You can get out of a squeezer. Void chassis, that should actually be fine to do. Void chassis, mate. All the memories come flowing back. Oh! I just saw a thing that reminded me of another thing. We were talking today in Darkosto's stream about progression in Sky Factory 5, right? Now, Sky Factory 5's progression is going to be based on colors. And the idea is that you want to unlock all of the colors and get everything out together, right? Now, I suggested that a way to get pink that I thought would be quite funny would be if you had a washing machine and you put white dye in, say, for example, and then you throw some red dye in with it, and then it outputs pink dye. So he played around with it, and what he did is instead he made a sink that you put soap and white dye. I think it was soap and white dye. And then that will output pink dye. I think that's what he said. So he said, there you go, there's your pink dye. But then he asked, can I organize... Oh, I don't want infinity. Can I organize trying to see if I can get somebody who can make a washing machine? Hey, Rainbow Tea Kitty. I was like, oh, well, I'll ask around. So I'm mentioning it. I'm mentioning it now on stream. Soap. Long about 8 bars. Why does it keep giving me the infinity bimetal bar? I want stone compound gear. Okay, let's just look up stone compound gear. Let's make that. Wish I could. I don't know how to do it either. Okay, so now we're only missing dark steel. Okay, so dark steel alloy smelter, which I think we have. We have a primitive alloy smelter. The primitive alloy smelting will work. We need powdered coal. Powdered coal we can do in a squeezer. Okay, so let's get some coal. Started a course on moving on Udemy. Powdered coal, which goes through the blocks, etc. I wish I knew anything about that type of stuff. I don't know anything. Powdered coal can be made with flint and steel. Can it? Hold some flint in your offhand and 3 or more coal in your main hand. Then shift right click a block of obsidian, crying obsidian, or a grindstone to produce early powdered coal. Huh. Well, there you go. One thing we need here is obsidian. We do not have obsidian. But here's our thing. Look, I can automatically craft an emerald pickaxe. Craft done. Because of my auto crafting. That's pretty sweet. Alright, so we need some obsidian. Alright, so we've got an emerald pickaxe, we've got water, we've got somewhere down here there's going to be some a pool of lava, right? Surely? Somewhere? Started with 16 chunks, found 1 lava bucket. Hey, there's some. Modding by Copen Joe does some very good tutorials. Starts with basic Java 2. It's his course on Udemy. Udemy? Udemy. I think I'm stuck on PHP. I never learned a programming language beyond PHP. Ooh. Oh, jeez. Oh, a lucky rock. Minus 10%. Biff. Okay, we're gonna build a little stairway here. Never too late to learn. I mean, it's true. Ooh. I could take the time and like learn how to do it and Java makes more sense than PHP. That's the thing, right? Is that like I got PHP. I understand PHP. And I can make PHP do wonderful things. If I say so myself. But I never really got Java. I can do JavaScript. Right, JavaScript, yes. Java, not really. Hi, Kara, by the way. Oh, did that? It didn't go under. I thought that went under. Went under the boat. How much do we have? 52 obsidian. JavaScript is a mess of browser specials. Most people use it as a framework to hide the mess or TypeScript. So I can do some cool things with JavaScript. Like, my alerts on this channel, for example, use a little bit of JavaScript to make them pretty. Do one more. Oh. Apparently waterlogging that block gave me an extra bucket of water. Ooh, whoops. My backpack's full. Alright, I'm gonna slash home. Reverend Nick the Dirt Digger is awoken nearby. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Pearl was like that. That died a slow death. Remember Ruby on Rails? Tried to learn that. And my brain just went, nah, just stick to PHP. Alright, what did you drop for me, pal? Wait, jeez. Woo! Woo! Ruby was just one guy and he abandoned it. Few people maintain it now. That's a shame. When it's like one person and then, you know, they just run out of time or inspiration. I swear he dropped more than just that one hat. Alright, anyway, right, so we got, oh hang on, we don't have iron. And we're about to. Some iron. Alright, you! Darksteel, go! Oh, really? Oh, there's no fuel in there. Ah, whoops. Coal. And I need to squash out another doohickey. Alright, you. OpenSSL was one guy till Heartbleed security issue. Then big companies realized the risk and gave him loads of money to hire more people. I think PHP is still useful. Lose all the cobble deep slate and all of that. Obsidian will keep. Nick's experienced wrought iron pick of grasping. Efficiency 3. Imagine that efficiency 3 on top of the extra efficiency that I already have. Alright, Sterling generator. Done. Donerator. Quest completed. Starter generators. Where is that? That's on here. Okay, now, what I would like to do is I would like to put that into a integrated dynamics battery. Energy battery. So we need blocks of crystallized mineral. PHP sites but still use a framework on top. Yeah, so I use PHP as a back end, and then I've used Bootstrap a couple of times as a front end. I got some Bootstrap stuff that looks nice, and then PHP is what runs it all in the background. I think I need like a barrier in between. I need another block to go in between those. So what do we have? Got a lot of darkstone. Alright, let's see if we can do anything with darkstone. Excuse me. Stone cutting. Not really. Frameworks are also getting out of hand. I saw someone install React in the basic Hello World, installed 1,400 packages. Wow. That's a lot of extra packages. We were going to build over here. I'll tell you that here's one thing about this pack. Something that I'm pretty sure it was Taliano asked about yesterday. It would actually be really nice if you could regenerate a chunk. Like if you felt like you made it in the wrong biome, if you could pop a thing into that chunk and then rebuild it. But have we tried that? Let's just try it. I don't think this is going to do anything, but I'm going to try it anyway. It didn't. Okay, but now we know. That would be kind of cool if you could respawn a chunk. No world regenerator. I don't believe that there is a world regenerator, no. Not really any reason for that to look. Okay, so this we're going to use cobble to fill in that space in the middle. Because this makes the most sense. Whoops. Okay, that went a little bit crazy. Hey, there's a rat dude. Advancement made. I am the cure. Cures mobs with the plague and zombie villagers. 100% chance to remove plague effect. Old treacle. Look, rat. What about you? Player damage plate. You didn't need those, did you? What are you doing with my dirt? Stole my dirt? Time to say goodnight. No worries, Enriva. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for popping in, hanging out. All of the above. Pokemon battle not working. It should be. Okay, so you're the second person that's done it and it didn't fire. So here, I'll run a manual one for you again. And I'll be surprised when I lose. Oh no, I lost. Hang on. Ow! Oh, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. It wasn't me. Well, that didn't go well. Come on. Assistance required. Oh my god. Oh my god. Taliono, thanks for the heal. Got him. Well, that could have been a lot worse. Do not go quietly into the night. Defeats the Black Death. What do we get from that? Several Santa hats. A lacerating Black Death size of the Frostlands. A Black Death mask. Reduces the chances of getting plague from rats on contact. I'll wear that. Mysterious token chunks. A lucky rock. That was quite a battle. I think he had at least 200 health. Oh, is that overlay still there? Yep, sorry. Sorry, there you go. So let me just check something. Let me see if the nuke works. Okay, so that would mean that cruise control... So what happened before Streamlabs updated. Now I have... I assume that is because you can now use Streamlabs updates in your Twitch alerts. So it'll be something to do with that. Yeah, so it was another update. And I think that what that's meant is that now cruise control has become disconnected. So I might need to reconnect cruise control back in. I wonder if there's a quick and easy way to do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna look it up. I'll do it after stream or something. We'll figure it out. Try turning it off and on again. Funnily enough, Jeff, I'm not the first person to suggest that as a fix today. That was 4 high. That would put that there. Perfect. All right. So we're gonna enclose this space. Right, we need some dark oak. Oh, more rats. I should lead by example. Thanks, Numinal. I'll try. And attack damage 8.5. 3.5 attack speed. 1.6. Was I bad? I lead by anarchy. Were you bad? MC, were you bad? I'm gonna go and buy a thing. Why am I sitting in the corner? Because your time for usefulness at the moment is done. Oh, dude. Hey, Shy Bunny. A blood moon appeared. The bad weather effects have cleansed the moon. So we're going to go to copper and make 4 of these again. And we're going to make the chunk generator. What is that? Copper exoskeleton. I would like one of these, please. I'm going to sleep. Oh, that's right, because I'm wearing a plague mask now. Down here we have a chunk that is partially loaded. We're gonna load it the rest of the way. And I learned that you can just do that. Right, that does work. Clock. Drigme shards. My shoes are gone. Oh, there's some obsidian. That might have been easier to get to. What biome are we in here? Maple forest. Plateau. Oh no, my emeralds. Okay, so part of the reason that I went and did that was because I wanted to try and find dark oak, right? We don't have any dark oak. I love maple bars. Do you? But yeah, I want to make some dark oak, but I was hoping that I could get a dark oak forest. But it looks like we're not. Who was Maple Bars? She was Agatha Christie's detective woman, right? Miss Maple Bars? Your favorite saplings? Favorite tree is dark oak. I think, to me, dark oak is just a little bit too dark. I tend to prefer spruce. Right, let's see how this thing works. That seems fairly useful. Maple nut goodies are hands down the best candies around. Hands down. Oh, hey, a new tree. Hands down the best. It's another maple. Yeah, I like spruce because it's dark and I tend to like darker colors. But it's not so dark that you can't see the detail in it, and sometimes dark oak is too dark to see detail. A maple shrub. Yeah, spruce has got a nice texture, but so does dark oak. It's just sometimes you lose the detail of it because of how dark it is. It's just a little bit too dark. Hello, many village people. Anything going on in this neck of the woods? Not really. There are a lot of unemployed villagers in this place. I haven't explored the Nether or the End. Are there woods there? Oh, there is in the Nether. I think at the End there isn't, right? It's still just like sort of defaulty. Oh, Monkey, there's the wild bouncy dog. He still exists. One of the two still exists. And one of them just out in the wild started randomly attacking a spider. Which was kind of cool. Unprompted. Unprompted attacked a spider. Alright, we got 7 out of that one. Eight. Oh, 9. And we're going after creepers and blowing up. Yeah, I don't know if it definitely went after a spider. And I hadn't... Did I just say no in German? 9 times. Not that I did on purpose. Nine again. I guess one thing I should probably check, Monkey, is if it is... I gave it a bone, but I don't think I tamed it. I'm pretty sure I didn't tame it. But I guess that would be the test. I did it again. Right. Sure. Nope. Right, so that's gonna go there. Gotta decide how we're doing the corners here.
Trivia!
Oh, I'm in the hole. Trivia? Taliono trivia question. That's working. On July 9, 2011, which New York Yankees player hit a home run as their 3,000th hit? Britney Spears, well-known New York Yankees player. In 2011, Jeff? You know something I don't? Derek Jeter, Silent Red Rum, is correct. Okay, so we're gonna go one in each side at the corner.
Trivia.
Another trivia question. Jeff, which 90s group were revealed to not be the singers on their album? Million Vanillium is correct. It was Milli Vanilli. Take that. Robbie Williams would not be pleased to hear that you think that he didn't sing on his album. Was he in Take That? Now I worry that he wasn't actually in Take That. Right, so this space here is going to be... He was? Well, there you go. So he'll be upset, I'm sure. Because I know he's watching. Sorry, Robbie. I actually kind of feel like that one needs to be there. It does. Because it's in the corner. Yeah, it does. Argus! How you doing, buddy? Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go with 2. The darker, yeah, it does. It's like a good mix in this space too, I think. Ooh. Happening over here, you. Once drank a gallon of water in 10 years? The same gallon? Over and over again? I mean, let's be fair, with the amount of water that gets recycled in the world, it's possibly true. Hello! Oh, wrong thing. Where is he? Where is he? I might have just killed him with that one blast. Leap. I was trying to find the invisible wandering trader, but I think I actually already popped him off. I think he's already gone. Okay, so I think I think we're gonna add a roof into this space. Now what we need to have a look at our oak supplies. We've got a decent amount of those. Give me a stack of those and a stack of those. Then we want to make framed cube. Framed cube. Go. Alright, so a stack of framed cube. And then we want to do that. Give me a stack and a bit of those, I guess. That'll do. Oh, whoops. We're gonna pretty much need 2 stacks of that. Okay. Oh, there you go. Then it's Argolite. And what was the other thing we need? We need the cobble. That. Alright, so we'll do the top line. Over here. Brax or Bratches maple nut goodies, 14 ounce toffee candy maple nut goodies, 4 pouch, 14 ounce roasted peanuts and crunchy toffee with real maple coating, artificially flavored. Sadly, they are no longer being made by Bratches candies, but there are knockoffs in most candy aisles. I don't believe that I personally have ever had a maple candy. Pronounced Brox. I defer to people who live closer to it. Brox could be correct, I guess. I don't know. How'd we go? Okay, I think we covered everything, and we got 12 left. It's filling out nicely. My brain tells me that I would like to fill the rest of that room using Glowstone and do hidden lighting. I might do that. I think I have enough. I might want to do a tough roof. Oh, you can't do tough. Okay, tough. So there is tough slabs. Polished tough. Maybe a polished tough slab roof would look nice. Dude, what's the deal with this tough? Why can't you do anything with it? Glowstone. Tough to use, it seems that way. Messing with me, Jeff. Now my cobblestone lanterns aren't stacking. There we go, fixed. Okay, so if we wanted to do a tough roof, I think we might put it like slab height. Hey, Undead Yeti. Can I... Just need to borrow this for a sec, sorry fella. Polished cut tough slab. Oh, you meant the white tiles? I mean, I could, well... No, it won't quite work if I do it in the floor, it won't work. Because they'll still have the surrounding edge on them. A diamond wand that I got special for starting the pack. It's alright. Yum, one delicious. Tile our roof. Okay. Dirt. I need more of this. Might take 4 stacks of that out. For number 1, we are going to fill in that space. Then we're going to have a look at this from the outside. And we definitely need to plug that up. Minus 6.5 Celsius. That is cold. That is definitely cold. In fact, I don't think I've ever been in a temperature that cold. Live in Norway, so it's normal. Ah, Norway. Coldest I've been is minus 18. Wasn't that bad. Cold just gets to a point where it starts to feel warm. Minus 4 in Monkey Borderland. Oh, good. Yes, that went very well. Oh, wow. You used almost all of that just filling in the hole in the roof. 38 F here, and 32 is freezing. It's supposed to get to 33 tonight. Wow. I think when I started streaming it was 21C. Outside. Which means in this room with 2 computers running, it is hotter than that. And I know in some parts of the world that isn't hot, but in New Zealand that's fairly decently warm. Fairly decently warm. -6 for Argus as well. Wow. Been outside in effective -96 with the snowstorms. That's like with wind chill and stuff. I can't even, like, my brain can't even fathom that temperature. I can't even like make sense of that in my head. Alright, so this is the power room. So we will prove that by putting down a generator in here. You sneeze ice droplets. Right. Even fuel started to freeze. Hey, Emeron. Alright, so we need Menril. Did you put a hopper into that with it? Automatically fill it with a hopper? Never tried. Hey, it does. Okay. So, in that case, can we hopper out of it? We should be able to hopper out of it. Forecast low is -5. Current temperature is 30. -5. Even that sounds awful. Did I ever bring that tree down that was like the top of the tree was there? I did. A bit chilly. Seems to be hoppering. Yep, it hoppered. So that hoppers into there automatically. That hoppers out of there. The hardest part is making sure that I get in the right spot. Rolled some fresh pasta and made some carrot and pasta soup. All gone now. Nice. Alright, 6 of those will do. 6 blocks of crystallized mineral. So if we wanted to... Hang on. Let's turn 2 of those... well... Meaning I will pass out soon. The old food coma. Alright, that did more than I was hoping for it to do. I didn't want it to take stuff out of my inventory. Carrot and pasta soup. What are we up to? So this will be 6 again. 6 gonna be enough. Carrots to elaborate. We'll start with 2 of these. 3 of them. No, 2. Yep, that gives us 2 millions RFs. Then we're going to get integrated dynamics. I want more logic cable. Where's the recipe for logic cable? $26. Oh, upstairs. So if we plug this into there, get some coal. Ever did figure out how the statues mod works? Let's have a look at statues. Oh, I have 1 statue. Can't be right. I have 2 statues. The pedestal is from Reliquary, Villager statue, and a Blaze statue. They go into a slot. Now I right click that, and now I have a blaze on my head. So they must do more than that, right? Surely? I can smith them. Statue loot. Okay, we'll give that a try in a minute. Oh, I gotta put a capacitor in there. Oh. Alright, so while we're waiting for that, let's do this. Statue, bro. Rather wiggly mansion? Yes, yes indeed. If making caps, make a cap bank. I'll be making bank alright. Okay, so I need a couple of things. I need framed cube. I need more framed cube. I need glowstone. We are going to swap these out because I don't want this to be unlit. James and Michael, thanks. One thing's for sure, this is not 11 blocks worth. Could be Jane and Michael. Thanks. We need 2 more. Need 2, make 8. Make 8 while the sun shines. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13. Oh, orange bear. Moin moin. So we got 3. 6. 8. 13. Wonderful. Much better. Okay, so this guy, let's have another look at this. So I can upgrade that. What does it do, though? What does any of this mean? Chim wiggly, chim wiggly, chim chim chiroo. I does what I likes, and I likes what I do. I don't know. I don't know what that does. Let's go and check and see if that's filling up. So that is not filling up. Because we do not have the capacitor in there, right? Capacitor. Is there a statue's book? Oh, that's not how you spell capacitor. Capactiro. Oh, I have one. Okay, and that is filling up. Popping along now, bedtime for me. Night all, take care, stick man, love. Alright, see you, Jeff. Sleep well. Chim chim chiroo. Chim chimney, chim chimney. Chim chim chiree. I think I'm getting sick. I think I can feel it. I heard they made a sequel. Mary Poppins is back. This time she means business. Okay, so we want to make that machine point at another machine. And then automatically make something from that machine. Imagine if she was in the Expendables. She would play like one of the boss people. Sagmill. Travel anchors needs pulsating crystal. So we need a lot of pulsating alloy. Alloy. Which means we need a lot of these. Revenge of the Umbrella. Mary Poppins is back. Scary Poppins is back. I'm not 100% sure how we've ended up on this breach, but we were talking about Mary Poppins The sequel to Mary Poppins. In a world. I feel like this room here needs the same. I do that pretty well. I've heard it so many times. In a world. We probably need to fill this space out. This space with the same roof. Taking place in Nakatomi Plaza. Ah, that's not gonna work. They knew too much. We knew too much. Coming soon. Only in theaters. Have you noticed the name of the family in Mary Poppins' Banks and the father works in a bank? I had never noticed that. I actually could not tell you the last time I watched Mary Poppins. There any point redeems in this combo? Everything's messed up. All the point redeems don't work today. Again. Streamlabs did another update and I think just cruise control got disconnected. So,
Trivia!
Oh, trivia. That one works though, because that doesn't use Streamlabs. Trivia though. What wealthy socialite known for the catchphrase... Oh, hang on. What wealthy socialite was known for the catchphrase, "That's hot"? Paris Hilton. Oh, talking about if I should clip it for your future perusal. In a world. Yeah, go on. It's too late now though, isn't it? One day. In a world. Closest time, Britney Spears in the right ballpark. Okay, lantern. So I'm gonna switch out these lanterns with these ones. We're gonna flick these around the other side. Not there, that won't help. Starting to look alright. Okay, so now the crafter. Not that one. Where is it? The integrated dynamics crafter. That one. How difficult is that to make? Oh, we're out of stuff. So log. So start off with those. We need 2 of those. In a world full of bankers, Mary Poppins is back. And she's ready for action. She's taking out the rich folk with an M16 umbrella. Coming to a theater near you. Revenge of the Poppins. I need another crystallized mineral chunk. Let's take care of that. Oh, drastic case, turning out the lights. Heidi just went outside. Thought the topics yesterday were weird. Topics yesterday were a bit weird. Today, we've taken a casual trip into Crazy Town. You didn't take your medicine. Take this spoonful of sugar, dirtbag. That should be an M64 umbrella. Alright, make me one of these. Alright, so now we have that. Now, what we know about the crafting interface is that we can point this to a machine, or we can at least point it to a crafting table. So that's a crafting table up there. So if I extend that to there and then plonk that upon it, we can make a crafting recipe, and then, in theory, on the carpet backpack. So we need to get a machine here. Or do we? Maybe it's cold outside. I don't want to shovel, it's cold outside. Doopy doopy doop boop. Maybe it's cold outside. Right. So we have, hang on, maybe we move that down one. Alright, so you live there. Thence, we need various facades. We have many of those. Use a leaf blower while it's still falling and light to push away. It really works. Love, Master Crafter. Unfortunately, you can see through the edge of that. But that's okay because we're about to put a machine there anyway. Alright, we need to find a machine. What machine are we going to try to automate with that crazy contraption? Sag mill? Ooh. That does not have power. Let's try it. Primitive alloy smelter. Okay, so we need to do a couple of things. The first of which is we need to get the logic programmer out. Then we need logic cards. We need a recipe. So we can't do like a machine recipe, it looks like. How you doing, Wolfie? Ingredients. Like we can't make a processing recipe, or maybe we can. Well, hello there. What is a recipe we can actually make? Clade glowstone. Or copper alloy. Ah, we need silicon for that. Ooh. Thanks, Shy Bunny, for the heal. Good night, see you. Okay, see you, Shy Bunny. Thanks once again for popping in. Block of quartz. Enderio flower. Wow, that's a lot for something relatively small. There we go. Energetic alloy. So let's try and see if that works. 2 clips done. Thanks. Thanks, Breach. I look forward to checking them out. Right, so that's pointing into a machine. Now I need some coal. Okay, and then I say I would like energetic alloy, please. Just one. We're missing glowstone. Okay, so let's get some glowstone. Might just smash the whole lot of this. Oh my god, it's working. But it does not pull it back in. Aloinzy. Or is it Alloy? Alloy? Alloy, governor. Freshen your drink. Okay, so it doesn't bring it back in. So I guess if I said to that machine that I want to put a importer on the bottom, that importer should be able to connect to that. Item importer imports items into the network. Into Allons-y. It's a French phrase popularized by the 10th Doctor. Ah, the 10th Doctor. I don't really watch. Excuse me, Doctor Whom? Doctor Whom? I don't really watch Doctor Who, so. Not since Tom Baker. Means let's go. Allons-y. Never saw that Dr. Bake. Oh, that was terrible. Right, what do we do here? Hey, Rainforester. Padding alloy with Allons-y. Seeing Pasta Bake is my first good memories. Scottish actor with a French catchphrase in a fake British accent. You mean they're acting? Since when? Alright, let's see. Energetic alloy, I would like one more, please. Go. What we should see is this is now running. Once that goes through. Jelly baby. With this massive long scarf. And it is not importing. Is it an exporter? Great video of Ricky Gervais interviewing Sir Ian McKellen about how he acts so well. Oh, the Sir Ian. Thou shalt not pass. Sir Ian. Yeah, from extras. Maybe this thing cannot export. Okay. Next is a hopper. Did you put a card in the importer? Did not watch this. Oh, I did not, Boom. I did not. That is a good point. I'm not 100% up to speed on this. Which card do I need? Operator? No. Is it just item? Or just a single blank card? Okay, gotcha. This is not one of my strong suits, this mod. For all items. Hey, I think that worked. Let us check again. So that's currently at 2. This should already be full. It is almost done as well. And it went straight in. Nice one. Thanks, Boom. Tom Baker, David Tennant, Matt Smith and Ian McKellen are favourites, but started with Sylvester McCoy. Ian McKellar are favourites. Sylvester McCoy. I don't know which one Sylvester McCoy was. Short, dumpy guy. Donna was the best. Look at him. Right, let's go check how our other spawner is doing. Oh, there's a new thing on the horizon. It's cool now that we can just walk there, though. That we couldn't do that before. Well, still can't quite do that. Look. Oh, there's a little dirt house over here. It's interesting. I've never seen that particular structure before. Wouldn't even know what mod that's from. Yeah, half a dirt hut. The back of it's missing. SMC moving in next door. Right, what trade do you have? Oh, there's another dude here. Hello. Anything interesting? An advanced turtle? An idol of fertility? Hang on, if I go like this. Huh, huh, huh. Oh, not you. Look at him. Where did you find these noises, monkey? Oh, I see. They gang up. So they're like zombies. If you hit one and there's another one close by, that they will attack. And you don't want that. Up, 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 up. I got the power. Flesh him. Right, a lovely little base that we've made. This is filling up with power. That is not empty yet. Pixabay for all the free sounds. If somebody recorded those sounds. Slightly worrisome. Alright, how are we looking? Getting started. So we finished the getting started chapter, right? We've done everything in here. Edited in Audacity. Audacity's become quite good. How many chunks have you put down / opened up so far? So we started with 1 and we have this many. I do not know how to count that many of them. That's 17. So 17 by 17 plus close to that again. Minus this many. We've done a decent amount. And we only had to specify 3. We made a sand chunk so that we could get sand going and glass. This one here is an ocean that we made from a crazy biome. I can't remember what they called that. And then there's someone over here. Bouncy Dog will attack all monster type entities, which we can't change, as if they attack a creeper, both will blow up. I think that's okay. You know, sometimes you gotta have some casualties. How's our nether chunks going? I think nether might be almost done. Don't know if they should have a little mouth. I don't mind them not having a mouth, or not having a visible mouth. This thing here is regenerated again. Yeah, once again that has regenerated. What the? No, dude. No, no. Yeah, they keep spawning in the back here and jumping over. Streaming on Disney Plus. So in the nether we started off with 2 and we've filled out this whole area here now. We've got a nether fortress that we went and had a look at. That seemed to be overlapping with another thing. Ain't giving the evil mouse anything. I think we've made quite a lot of progress. Had to move. Oh, because you updated, right? So you can move yours. I didn't bother updating. I didn't think I was going to be in here long enough to worry about it. In fact, chat, I think we've either got 2 things that we can do. We can either go back into this library and play around getting this stuff done correctly, or we just wrap things up and I do this offline. These are basically reproduce this. Come with the pack? I think so, yeah. I think we've done like a proof of concept. We've seen how it all works and fits together. Happy to watch and chill. Okay, so this is my approach then. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy that, and then I am going to paste it. And now we have 2 that say months to sub length. So we are going to change this second one. Change the second one. We're going to change that to say check for amount. Variable named amount. We want to set amount to sub length and check for tier. We're going to say this sub plant tier to sub thing. Finally have modded Skyrim working on Linux. Set amount to sub length. Set tier to sub tier. Check for tier. This one actually we could change that because we're just doing this here. Sub tier to tier. So we need to check for tier. So if I say I want to copy that. Get our two competition set tier to top sub tier. So we're going to copy that. In there. Not there. You. Conditions. It's a sub tier. So we're looking for tier. Check which sub tier. So that should be correct now. Set amount to sub length. So we're checking for tier. And then down here we're setting amount to sub length. So that should now mean that no. This bottom one is now amount. Oh, and that should be SE. That means that and that can go. So creative mode, we'll run a sub again. Oh, they didn't die.
You've got a sub out of me. Cheers, Mons.
Okay. So sub for 2 months at tier 1, so that worked. So that is correct. Now what I want to do is I want to run something with bits in it. The Twitch username sent 100 bits. So we've got to go back and check bits now. So we'll start by checking in Streamlabs. Type is bits, event is test. That's from any condition met. So we've got get bits and tips and then get Twitch username. And chat message outcome sent value bits. So sent 100 bits, so that worked. Now I don't have donations set up, so I can't test that. But we need to check where the username is coming from in that particular instance. So if we go back to events and into Streamlabs, there's bits. So we got display name, from display name. So we go back to the library under defaults and we're getting the Twitch username. I'm running subs. So what it should do is it should find one and then stop, right? It should find one of these things. That should be any true, yeah. So if it finds display name, variable display name, then it should insert that into Twitch username. So under the event, Streamlabs, PCI type config Streamlabs, there's Twitch username, ddancer, there's value. Oh, I know why. That one's actually because outcome is Twitch username, lowercase n. Twitch username sent value bits. Okay, so if I run the bits again, there you go, ddancer sent 100 bits. So that worked. Now we need to test a gifted sub. Here's a gifted sub. Oh, somebody survived. 5-year sub for 4 months at tier 2. Okay, so if we can now go into the gift sub mystery event, we want that outcome instead of, we want that to say sub gifted gifted total gift subs. Oh, we can't test the bomb, can we? Yeah, we can't test. Can't test a bomb. But what should happen is it should get gift sub information. So let's go and check get gift sub information. So there are 6 conditions in here. So if we see amount, that goes to gift sub total from Streamlabs. Then we got to get display name and put that in there. So let's check for amount, insert amount. So this insert amount needs to be multiple. Hey, Mr. Will Smith. How you doing? I feel like this was part of the CCI documentation where it said some of this is just easier just using Forge. So what I'm trying to do, Discord here, is I'm trying to make a library that people can that people can share with each other that gets all of the variables and puts them into one single thing. Right? So all of the gift subtotal all goes under one particular thing. So here's what I'm going to make a copy of that. Granddad was full of something he could have used. Yes. It's true. It's true. It's true. So this here, we've got our pass condition. This needs to be multiple. There's multiple. There it is. Ding. So multiple condition. And that needs to be this. That pass condition needs to be that. Get gift sub. So display name. Sub recipient. That needs to go under multiple conditions. And then gifted display name. That needs to go there as well. Okay, so that should mean that a gifted sub, so amount comes through on there, but in stream elements it's quantity. I'm inserting the amount. That has to do all, so it inserts amount, it gets display name, it gets gifted display name. So that should be that one done. So that can go. Those 3 stay, those 2 come out. And now we want to move these 2 into there. So we're going to get quantity. We're going to duplicate quantity. The quantity, this pass condition is a multiple condition. Insert quantity goes here. Get gift sub information. Okay, so quantity is there, and then we want to get display name. And that goes there. Then this one is sender. That goes there. There. Okay, so we've got quantity. Checks for quantity. If it exists, then it inserts quantity as gift subtotal. Display name becomes subrecipient. Sender becomes subgifter. All conditions. Okay, so that is going to be... Gotta cook Misso's doggo dinner. Misso's doggo dinner? The dog's dinner for your missus? Alright, multiple condition. So this is... We are... insert... Oh my god. Quantity to I'm just going to say insert variables gift subtotal gift sub recipient gift sub sender. Subrecipient, subgifter. Subgifter, subgifter, subrecipient. Whoops. Whoops. Gift subtotal, subrecipient, subgifter. Copy. Chicken mince, peas, grated carrots, and rice. Dude, he's eating better than I am. Okay, so that's those. I could remove that, that, and that. So these should be okay. Those should be okay. Get Twitch username should be okay. Alright. So now what we need to do is we need to go to CurseForge. We need to open this folder. We go to config. There. There. Why can't I find... Oh, there he is. Jeez, dude. Couldn't find Serby on the list. Alright, Serby, I'm sending that file to you. There you go. I don't know if that will come in useful. I know Serby's streaming tomorrow. So I think we're going to wrap up just a little bit early. Let's find someone to raid. Kim is still live. Dude, she's got 109 hours left on her subathon. We never raid Kim. Raid, Kim and Jax. A bit of soy sauce, that would be an awesome dinner. Dude, it would. You are unifying different events from different platforms to make them available to easier customization. That's what I'm doing, Discordia, yes. Yeah, gathering everything together so that there's one set of variables for usernames and values and everything like that. And then if it works properly like it should do, then we share that around to people, and then other people can like make mob spawn libraries and stuff, and they can just plug and play basically. That's the plan. But anyway, we start from there. We'll go hang out with Kim. I think she's probably going to finish soon, but we'll go hang out with her anyway. If you like what you see and you're not following her, please do hit the follow button. I won't be back tomorrow. Tomorrow will be my day off. I'll be back the day after tomorrow, hopefully, unless this sickness is actually taking hold. In that, I will let you know in my Discord either way. Tomorrow, if you're looking for somebody to watch roughly the same time as what I stream, Sublimiter, who's been hanging out with us today, hang out with him. Have an excellent time off, everyone. Patty, hope you're doing well. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for hanging out. Cheers all. Bye now.